Keenan here in the Tesla Model 3 Highland Performance. So today we're gonna travel from Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan to Ishpeming, Michigan in the Upper Peninsula. But first we're going on a Soo Locks tour. Tons of iron ore and other cargo pass through these locks on giant freighters every year. We took a tour through the US and the Canada locks. All right, so we did the Soo Locks tour. What'd you think, Brandy? Pretty cool, huh?
It was cool, and our tour guide was just very knowledgeable, and yes. I think she added so much to the tour. Very cool. It was chilly though. It was cold, but I have to say I was pleasantly surprised because, as you know, I did not want to do it because I had done it already as a child, and
you liked it?
I did. I don't know if I would do it again.
Yeah, you only need to do it once, but it was a nice boat ride, and
very knowledgeable.
And the worker had to run me back to my car to get. All right, so we're heading to the Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan Supercharger. We're at 21% state of charge. I planned it pretty well because the accessories will turn off at 20%. So our refrigerator's still running. First Supercharger out of Myers on this trip. You see them?
I do.
Okay, so this is the last Supercharger to go all the way across the. It's estimating 35 minutes. Looks like Myers has their own chargers here. Chatamo and CCS. Yeah, this is a free wire unit, so it has batteries in here. Okay, so I'm charging up here to 100% because there are no DC fast chargers on this whole stretch, 174 miles across the UP to Ishpeming, where we're going. Okay, we charged up to 99%, and now we're gonna head out to camp in Ishpeming. All right, so we're heading across the peninsula now. There are only 3 DC fast chargers in the UP. The one Tesla Supercharger we hit at Sault Ste. Marie. There's one in Marquette and there's one in Escanaba. Now these are all open to other vehicles with adapters, or if they have an ACS port. Now I understand there's another DC fast charger coming online up here in Copper Harbor. We may go up there and check that out too. But it's a pretty desolate stretch here. You have to make sure you hit 100% to make it over here pretty much in the winter. Some weather coming in, it's gonna start raining pretty hard, it looks like. So we've never been through this section of the UP before, right? We usually come in where?
We usually come through Lower Peninsula, the Mitten, and we cross over to Mackinac City to St. Ignace, and then we go up a little north and then east.
Okay, so we come in like around Detroit area?
Up a little above Detroit, like in Port Huron is when we cross, where we cross over from Canada into Michigan, it's Port Huron.
Okay, we switched spots. Brandy's driving. She's on her home turf, so I'm gonna let her drive.
Okay. Never driven Luda before.
Yeah, be careful of the power. It's not a Rivian here. All right, Brandy, I have you in insane acceleration mode, okay? Just in case you need extra power to get away, okay?
Okay, well, I just hit 66 miles an hour. I had been going like 60, so
okay.
I don't think I need insane.
And you have sport handling turned on, so you can maneuver fast. Brandy, how do you like driving the Tesla Highland Performance versus the Rivian?
Well, you know how I feel. I mean, I love the Rivian. I love Ben. I feel very, very safe in it. But I'm not a really good driver because he's just really big. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm just way too big in that. So I like this because I can see things. I feel, obviously, I am smaller. So I feel like I'm a little better driver.
You're small and zippy?
I'm small and zippy.
Versus big and zippy?
Yes. Yes.
What do you think about the steering wheel controls?
I actually really like the blinker setup, and I didn't think I would. I surprisingly like the blinker setup.
Gear selector?
The gear selectors, that makes me nervous.
Yeah, you get used to it in the beginning. Like, the only time I had a problem with the gear selector is when I was parking. Like, you got to make sure that you're in the right direction when you're pulling out of a parking spot. You're not going forward instead of reverse. So my advice is to go very slow when you're parking until you get used to it, because you don't want to be in forward when you think you're in reverse. When it's in reverse, you see the reverse camera, obviously.
Okay.
But you don't want to just like gun it in a parking space.
Yeah.
Until you know which direction you're going.
Well, that's really where like the full self-driving comes in handy, right?
Yeah.
Because you could use that to park.
Yes. It does a better job at parking than most people, including myself, can do. You want to try the full self-driving now?
Oh gosh, no.
All right, maybe in a couple hours.
Uh-huh.
We're entering Sault Ste Wildlife Refuge. We've never been here before, have we?
We've done the Sault Ste stretch before, but we haven't entered Sault Ste this way.
Okay, and there's some sort of bear place here.
Oh, that was, you know what? That was right past Newberry.
Oh no, we missed
We
it.
did miss it.
Oh, I want to see. So I got Brandy to go on the Soo Locks tour. She was afraid to go on,
I was.
but it wasn't that scary, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was, and I think part of it was because something I had read made it sound like they sometimes put your little ferry boat in the lock with a freighter.
Yes.
And I was like, oh yeah, no, that's too much for me. But that does not seem like it happens, because out of the 2 locks that they have, they put the ferry boats through like the smaller one, so freighters can't go through.
Good job, Brandy. Good driving. But now I'm back.
You are.
So what town is this?
This is Munising.
Munising. Okay, so.
Yeah, so this is where Pictured Rocks is.
Oh.
If you remember the what's his name?
Kid Rock.
Yeah, if you remember the Kid Rock song.
Yeah. It was Born Free?
Born Free.
Born Free, yeah, the video.
Yeah, the video.
Not the song.
No, I'm sorry. You're right. Like, they shot the video.
At Pictured Rocks. Oh, look, there's a taco stand, so there's some stuff here.
Yeah.
We never stopped there. That looked pretty cool. So is this Superior?
This is Lake Superior.
Nice.
Let's see how windy it is.
It is super windy. And now we're in Christmas, Michigan.
Yes.
Big Santa. Got a casino over here, right?
Yes. That's about it.
That's about it. Not much else to do.
1 hour away from seeing my parents.
We're at 47% state of charge. Looking at 60 miles to go, 20% estimated state of charge on route. All right, we're in Nagani now, and this is what the Yoopers sing about in their famous song Rusty Chevrolet, right? They sing about the Nagani cops pulling you over, so we got to be careful here.
You're such a goof.
Do you see any?
Not yet.
Okay, gotta go the speed limit. We're gonna slow down. Is this Teal Lake?
Yes. This is Teal Lake.
And they ice fish on this, right? Like when we come up in the winter?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was here in the beginning of June, there was like a lot of fishermen, like even at night.
Ah,
So I don't know what kind of fish they have.
looks pretty nice though. Windy today. We're in Ishpeming. We made it. How many miles? So we traveled 1,122 miles using the Tesla Supercharger network. Now, only one stall malfunctioned. I had to move over. Other than that, it was perfect. So we're heading out to your mom's camp on the Dead River Basin, right?
Yes.
So what is the Dead River Basin?
So years ago, wow, you're asking me a really hard question. No, so years ago, the power company built a basin to hold water. And so...
and they let people build.
They let people build, and then I want to say maybe like 40 years ago, they made people buy their lots of land.
Yeah.
But before that, they just let you build on the basin.
So we have a 50 amp 1450 plug here. I'm using the Tesla mobile charger to charge up at 32 amps. 4 hours and 15 minutes remaining to 80%. Okay, so we made it back up to the camp with about 20% stated charge. It's a little bit tricky up here because there's not a lot of DC fast chargers, but if your destination has a level 2 charger or a 1450 outlet, you'll be all set. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos about Tesla, Rivian, Wi-Fi, and tech products.